You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. It's time to get it moving, y'all. Step up your game. You gotta motivate.
Get up and keep going.
Celebrate.
This life you've been holding.
Demonstrate
your love and devotion.
And everybody get up and get up. Motivate.
Get up and keep moving.
Celebrate.
This life is no illusion.
Demonstrate
the skills you've been using.
And everybody get up and get up.
Hey, welcome back to yet another review by Zombill. In today's review, we're going to take a look at 4 flavors that came to me by way of Trinity Vapor. So you know how we roll, peeps. We're going to go take a look at their website, and we're going to come back here and have ourselves a big vape session. Let's have a quick tune. And welcome to the brief online tutorial for Trinity Vapor. Let's check out the main website. You can find Trinity Vapor at trinityvapor.com. And this is their main page. They are based out of Spring, Texas. They do not use sucralose, aspartame, ethyl maltol, acetyl prizine, diactyl, and diethylene, acetyl propionyl acetone, artificial colors, or artificial flavors. Now, I just want to briefly, really quickly point out they do carry CBD hemp-rich oil, which is legal in all 50 states. We're not going to go too much into that, but perhaps soon we will. They also do carry a few RDAs. They have starter kits. They do have tanks and coils. But their main thing here at Trinity Vapor is their juice. Now, the best deal you can get on their juice is a 50-50 or a 70-30 blend in Nic Strengths of 0, 6, 12, 18, and 24. 330 ml bottles for $47.99. Second best deal you can get is same choices. Is 3 15 ml bottles of juice, your choice, your flavors. You just have to go through and put in the message what flavor choices you want. Now, the regular priced e-juice comes in 15 ml bottles. Same choices, 50-50 or 70-30 VGPG. And you've got your 0, 6, 12, 18, and 24 for $9.99. Then there is the Signature Gold Label Series e-liquids. You've got your Dolce & Tiano, King's Milk, Lamonda, Suicide Killer, and Zen. All for, well, with the exception of Lamonda, they're all $22.99. They come in 30 ml blue cobalt dripping glass bottles in your choice of 50-50 or 70-30 in Nic Strengths of 0, 6, 12, 18, and 24. And that'll do it for the brief online tutorial for Trinity Vapors. Hand-mixed e-liquids made in the US of A. Now, back to the review. I must point out I did receive these free of charge for the purpose of conducting this review. But my opinion of the products will remain true, honest, and accurate as always. Trinity Vapors Vape Shop. Hand-mixed e-liquids made in the USA. TrinityVapor.com. And Name on this one is Cherry Burley. Now on the sides here, it does show what your VGPG is. And, you know, as I said in the on-screen tutorial, you've got two choices of 50-50 or 70-30. Then they have the ingredients listed there. And on the flip side, they have the strength in milligrams plus the warning. So now I have Cherry Burley loaded up in my Crown RDA, which is dual microcoiled to about let's see. Got to turn on the VAMO 5. 1.2 ohms. Now, Cherry Burley is more or less like a pipe tobacco. It's like a cherry flavored pipe tobacco. I'm not really much into tobacco vapes, personally. Now I know some people that are, and they would probably love this. Flavor profile on this, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. It's not really up my alley, but it's really good for it being a pipe tobacco blend. And you can definitely taste the cherry in it. It's the kind of cherry that is like, it's not like a maraschino cherry, and it's not like a candy type cherry. So it more or less, it's almost like a wild type cherry taste. And I'm sure that there's people out there that would have this as an all-day vape. I'm not one of those, though. And a throat hit on this one, I'm going to give this throat hit about a 7 out of 10. And for the vapor production, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 for consistency and plenty of. This next one is called Pumpkin Eggnog, which I have loaded up in my Plume RDA. And I have this dual nano coiled to about 0.7 ohms on my Stingray X. Pretty nice combo. Now this one, this is almost like tastes more like a pumpkin pie than it does eggnog. I mean, I really don't taste any kind of eggs in it whatsoever, but it's got a really good spicy pumpkin spice kick to it, you know. Ooh, you know. If this had a little bit of graham cracker in it, oh, it would be perfect. So I'm going to give the flavor profile on this one, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. All day vape worthy, not to me, but I could definitely vape on this for a while. It's really, really good. Throat hit, I'm going to give the throat hit on this one a 7 out of 10. And the vape production, I'm going to give that 9 out of 10 for consistency and plenty of. And next up, we have Fuzzy Navel. Now I'm sure everybody knows what a Fuzzy Navel is. Really good cocktail drink. Well, I have that loaded up in my Mutant X. Or is it Mutation X? I think it's Mutation X. I can never remember all these different dripper names, and some of them are really out there, like the Vulcan RDA, Where did they come up with the name Vulcan from? Was it just like Star Trek inspired? I don't get that. Anyways, this is dual microcoil to about 0.6 ohms. Yeah, I've got it on my Joytech E-Cig, which I'm turning on right now. And, yep, 0.6 ohms. And we're going to vape that at 30 watts. Now, this one here is kind of lacking in taste. I know what fuzzy navel should taste like. It's not quite there. It's like really light. I think that if it was flavor boosted by maybe 1 or 2 shots, then it would be perfect. So I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10 for the flavor profile. And the throat hit, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And the vapor production, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 for consistency and plenty. The one we come to is the GS Thin Mint. And of course, we know what GS stands for. That's Girl Scouts. So I've got that loaded up in my the Overload RDA, which I have dual microcoil to 0.5 ohms, and I have that on my D's version 3 18500. It's got a really good patina to it. Now this is a really good vape. This is just, it's got that minty coolness to it. You can taste the chocolate. It's right there neck and neck with the Girl Scout Thin Mint. I'm going to give the flavor profile on this one. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. This is one that I really enjoy. This I would consider to be an all-day vape, especially for a menthol enthusiast, you know, or for someone that enjoys a good Girl Scout cookie. And the throat hit on this one, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10, because the lower the throat hit for me, the better. My throat hits, usually, most of them say max VG, like 100% VG. If they're a mild throat hit, then that's where I start 6 out of 10. So 5 out of 10 is even better, and that's what I think of this one. And of course, the vapor production, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 for consistency and plenty of it. So there you have it, my peeps. That's 4 from Trinity Vapor, which you can find at Trinity Vapor. Is it .com? Yeah, it's .com. You can visit them on their Facebook, which you'll find right here. And just want to give a personal shout out to the owners of Trinity Vapor for sending these on to me. Could use a little touch up on a couple of these that you sent to me, you know. But nonetheless, it's still some good juice, especially that GS Thin Mint. Really good. I'm going to have to take a look at the rest of your menu real carefully to see what other kind of flavors you've got, because you've got me interested, especially that pumpkin eggnog, because you don't find too many vendors that like put out an untraditional type vape that's that good. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Please subscribe to my YouTube, and as always, my peeps and peepettes, happy vaping.